You guys are gonna have to do in here.
All right. To turn chat off, hit enter. I don't think you can do it yet.
Okay. Oh, spectator chat. There we go.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay. So
Okay.
chat.
Fnatic's turn
So
to
they
pick.
banned a new Barak, generic champion A.
Rihanna
Gazlo.
and Gazlo.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do your normal intro?
Oh yeah, hi guys, thanks
10
for
seconds
joining us here
remaining.
on the Dota International.
DC's turn to
I mean,
pick.
we won't call it a stream, but we're having some fun. Joe Moore is here.
Hello.
Fresh off the boat from Phoenix. He is in studio here in the Pittsburgh studio of the Gordstrom Bad Boys. I'm Ben
10 seconds
Husson, and this is Gordon Duffman.
That
We're
is
here
my
with
legal
5
last name.
seconds remaining.
Joe Yodi Moore.
Oh, give me a break.
Reserve time.
Broccolini.
Orange light, my friend.
So yeah, pick bands. First rotation Bat Rider, which just says I don't know what the hell I want to pick.
DC's turn to pick.
And the thing from the abyss is here.
Yep,
Apparently.
Ancient Apparition is if Zerath was an ice golem instead of a lightning golem.
Someone call Ed Harris.
He's his in-game model is basically
10
an ice cream
seconds
cone,
remaining.
like a waffle cone.
Like Vanillite,
5
the
seconds
Pokemon.
remaining.
Good job.
I never seen that Pokemon, but I'm gonna.
It's a
say
literal
yes.
ice cream cone.
Reserve time.
Oh,
Here, Gordon. Gordon, I'm gonna text you a picture of Vanillite.
Thank you.
Beastmaster.
and the Beastmaster.
Fnatic's
Gordon,
turn
two
to
picks we haven't seen yet.
Not today. These were very Beastmaster very popular yesterday in the wild card matches.
Not today. So Beastmaster, of course, was remade in the
10
90s
seconds
by Kevin
remaining.
Sorbo.
Oh, fuck.
5 seconds remaining.
And was a middling popular show.
Reserve
Beastmaster,
time.
of course, a Rexar ripoff without Nisha.
That's
Gordon,
the
you
lone
should
druid
have that
gets
image
Nisha.
in front of you now.
And Gordon, Vengeful Spirit out.
DC's turn to
Yes. You'll get to see her,
Fnatic's turn to
hopefully. Just supporting the hell out of things.
That's good. I'm excited. I'm excited for your favorite support to come out. We're back to bands with Fnatic. And Joe, if I'm
10 seconds.
Fnatic, I'm banning Illidan the Betrayer.
5 seconds remaining.
You've mentioned that there are multiple Illidan's, so I'm
No,
gonna
I
have
mean
to
I mean the
reserve-
one from Warcraft.
Reserve time.
Oh well, yeah. Well,
I mean,
he's
he
got a
was
whole
banished.
expansion.
He was banished Outland. He has a whole expansion named after him.
Yeah.
Not named after him. They banned Slushy.
DC's turn to ban.
They banned Slushy instead, who's of course a failed League of Legends pro player, but a quite good attack damage carry in Dota. He's made his way.
10 seconds.
Slark
remaining.
is Slushy.
Yeah, I
Okay.
never know what his name is. He's actually, if Rengar was a Murloc,
Yeah, I can see that.
Reserve
it's
time.
really fun.
All right, so I'm just going over here. So
Oh, they banned the
so-
Terrorblade. They banned Demon Form Illidan. Joe, they did take our advice.
So wait, Gordon,
Mm-hmm.
you had mentioned that Beastmaster was Sans Misha, but he can summon boars and hawks. It looks like,
Yes.
or is that? Does he summon a boar? Yeah, he does.
does.
Yeah,
Yep.
So he
and I believe they're
literal-
permanent too, aren't they?
Fnatic's turn to
No,
ban.
they just on a 60-second duration. So, you
So
can
he's
get
the
two at
literal
once.
Beastmaster hunter from World of Warcraft.
Melee though. He's melee.
Oh, okay.
Not really. He's Malay.
10 seconds remaining.
These drums are very intimidating.
5
They're getting my
seconds
blood pressure up.
I like it because I also have Chill Step going in the background.
Oh, was that the techies?
DC's turn to
Oh,
pick.
Alchemist.
No, it's Alchemist.
I
yes.
just heard somebody go in my ear.
Alchemist is an ignorant hero who farms a lot, and they added the ability for him to buy Aghanim scepters and then give them to other
10
players on his
seconds
team.
remaining.
The only hero who can do that.
5
Gordon,
seconds remaining.
let me ask this question. This is more for the community than the broadcasters here. Why would you dislike this? Nothing's happened yet. There's 5 dislikes.
Because
Like,
it's a MOBA community. I think you just answered your own
Yeah,
question.
Joe, you refuse to play League for how it makes you feel about yourself.
no, I just like nothing's happened yet. So they're just like, oh fuck this. The guy
Maybe
picked
they're-
Ancient Apparition.
Maybe they're upset
It was
with the
probably
Caslo
from the
ban.
or the Batrider pick, which is boring as balls. Because all he does is burn
okay.
forest down.
It's
He
like
basically
picking
does
Sivir.
his impression of Middle California.
Oh god. I actually find Batrider fights hectic and hilarious because it changes the verticality. He can drag people up onto the high ground and leave them there.
That is fun. I agree with that. It happened one time earlier, so
Yeah. Joe, I would like to point out. Oh, we've got a Kel'Thas.
Yep,
Turn to
Kel'Thas
pick.
is here.
the Invoker.
So why does he have 2 blank slots?
Because
He has Quas,
In-
Wex, and Export, which give him a stance on the North American Free Trade Agreement.
10
Thank you.
seconds remaining.
Makes him unique as a champion.
Thank you. I'm going to make this cast great again and
5
explain
seconds
that
remaining.
Invoker is the ultimate ants in your eyes hero.
Reserve
Okay.
Do you remember the game Magicka?
Yes, where you literal spam abilities at your teammates to try to kill them.
That's Invoker, where you have to press like Quas, Wex, Exor, or whatever you press QWE.
Oh,
and then
you play Quap with him.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So you have to
And
push
his two-
QWE to walk forward. Okay.
No, his-
okay.
Basically, he has 3 orbs floating above his head because he's Kel'Thas. Which color those orbs are when you hit R invoke changes what spell you're going to get that'll appear in one of those 2 empty slots. So you can have 2 spells in the chamber, and then he has to switch what orbs he's got active to change spells.
Mm.
Okay, that's actually really neat. So he's
That
no
is
Daisy
cool.
as well. You're no Daisy.
Exactly. And the other, he is your Huckleberry
DC's turn
because
to pick.
Oh my
add an-
god, we're so good.
extra layer of complexity. What combination of orbs you have also change some minor stats. Like 3 Quas orbs will increase your health regen. 3
10
Wex will increase your movement
seconds.
speed. 3 Exor will increase your right click damage.
Can we get on? Can we get on the horn to the stat booth here and find out if there are professional League of Legends players named Wex and Extort as
Yes,
well?
I would love that. Joe, so the Elder Titan just got picked, and I recorded a highlight of myself saying that, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the in-game model looks just as fucking dumb as the portrait. And I'm
10
really excited for
seconds
you to
remaining.
guess which one's the Elder Titan when we get in-game. I think it's going to be pretty easy,
5
buddy.
seconds remaining.
It looks
Okay.
dumb. It's big and dumb.
Reserve time.
What is reserve time?
You get
Or
a
they can, like-
bank of time to just use whenever you want, whether it's for a pick or a ban.
I voted dislike because the guy picked the Elder Titan. By the way, there's now 8 dislikes.
Joe, mouse over some of the Elder Titan's abilities and try not to just leave the stream.
Oh, he gets an Astral Spirit.
Which is his conscience. Look at the
Oh.
natural order. Look at his goddamn E.
Oh my God! So
Enchantress.
he's just a brick wall.
DC's turn to
No,
pick.
he-
No, he removes.
He removes armor and magic resist to 0, and it pierces spell immunity.
That's a nightmare.
And his ultimate also does
10
max
seconds
HP as
remaining.
damage, 30, 40, 50%.
Why doesn't anybody? Why doesn't he
5
get
seconds
banned? Like,
remaining.
can Chen really be worse?
Depends on what you're trying to do. Chen can early push down
Reserve
towers,
time.
create gank opportunities, has a whole army behind him.
Yeah, he's actually less than impressive in team fights. They pretty much just stay away from him.
So
Team fights are where he shines. His laning phase is garbage. You can just bully him out.
I don't mean to
Fnatic
interrupt the stream
turn to
here,
bat.
but the person who modeled Enchantress obviously had a picture of Barbara Streisand up on his second monitor, right?
She looks like the bad guy from
DC's
Grandma's Boy,
turn
but when
to
he's an
pick.
Avatar.
Oh my god.
I can
That's
see
a
that.
dank reference.
And an Ember Spirit is Brand.
Yeah.
He's actually the fire panda from
10
the
seconds
From
remaining.
Earth and Fire.
from the the Brewmaster split
5
turned
seconds
into
remaining.
a man.
Joe, the Enchantress is the lady that was slinging
Reserve
rainbow
time.
spears from my highlight
Ooh.
earlier.
I'm excited.
We've got a Luna, which
What?
is exciting.
Oh.
Another
Luna
moon
used to
based
be
hero.
the Fire Mage.
No, that's Lena.
Oh, now
Luna is
she's
still the fire
now
mage.
she's Diana.
10
now
seconds.
she now
She
Luna
actually
is
has.
Diana.
It's called Moonglaive. How do they not get sued over this crap?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Blizzard.
So-
In game, Luna is Scottish, and her cat is called Nova, and sometimes she'll say Nova.
I'm gonna take one more drink of rum and then go get out one of my margarita slushies.
Oh my god.
You're having a party.
I'm going walleye fishing tomorrow.
So,
Another really Midwest thing to say.
Before this game, I got a chance to sit down with DJ, and he was talking about their pick strategy, and he really had no fucking idea what kind of pick strategy they wanted to do. But he said, fuck it, we're playing a team named Digital Chaos, and we're Fnatic, so we're gonna win.
10 seconds remaining.
Fnatic actually a Southeast Asian team right now in Dota.
5
Oh!
seconds remaining.
Also, breaking the mold a little bit, Gordon playing 3 women.
Yeah. That's a
We'd
good-
previously only seen 1 woman per team. Very, as Gordon put out, chauvinistic
Prepare for battle.
team comps so far, and an
we
early
have a
pause.
DJ, as I told
which
you, he
means-
had no idea what was gonna happen in this game.
Oh, he said sound issue, and that's from 343, not DJ, actually. I'm going to take one more shot here, and then I'll be right back with a margarita popsicle. Ooh.
Are they in soundproof booths?
Yes. Player to watch is, well, his name was Weehaw, but he's on the Invoker. And
yeah.
his name is just W33. He is a just dynamic mid laner who is very. Just keep your eye on this.
So I know traditionally North America is pretty dominant in the Dota scene. Is that still true so far in this year's international, Gordon?
I'm not sure it's dominant. They did win last year, but they've North America has fallen off pretty fast. The only other North American team got eliminated before they got into the group stage.
Is that because the prize pool is the GDP of some of these players' countries?
I'm
they
back.
have more-
I grabbed
more
2
to
just in
fight
case
for.
I like them. I have a feeling they're going to be disgusting, though.
I really enjoy the fact that the prize pool of this is the GDP of some of their countries.
Oh, it's sweet.
So why are they invisible right now?
From Shark Attack Cocktails.
They used a smoke of deceit to get out to the map faster to get maybe some deep wards.
It gives you invisibility and a movement speed buff, Joe.
Hmm.
It also lasts 30 goddamn seconds somehow.
35. But it gets dispelled if you move close to a tower or an enemy hero.
Yeah, that seems
Technically,
fair.
the faceless void has a face because he has a mouth, because the mouth is part of the face.
Yep, the face of a child says a lot, especially the mouth part of a
the
face.
smile of a child.
Ben, what do you think about this Elder Titan skin game?
I like
My
it a
God.
lot better.
30 seconds.
What is that?
It's looking really Aztec-y,
Yes.
which is
Mardi
fine.
Gras.
Joe, so the old Elder Titan skin we were looking at, it looked basically like a racist, like how a racist would draw a totem pole.
That's Mardi Gras Elder Titan.
Yes, the shoulder pads just scream, I'm going to lift up my shirt, throw beads at me.
Yeah, it screams Fat Tuesdays.
I feel like it screams like I made this by
The battle
myself,
begins.
homemade, while like smoking marijuana wax.
School giveth.
The Invoker with the Dark Mage cosplay here. Just going full evil Saiyan.
Which one? Invoker.
Is it possible for margaritas to get freezer burn?
Yes.
Is it?
Anything.
Yes.
Anything can get freezer burned.
So can I click on a champion and have it switch over?
You should be able
it's-
to if you have directed camera on.
I do, but I can't click on the Invoker for some reason. Oh, there we go.
No, 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 no.
Okay, so this mid lane matchup, Gordon, is the Ember Spirit versus the Invoker, right?
Yep.
What's with the? Why does the Invoker have a green diamond on him?
His ultimate's ready.
Hmm.
Invoker starts with an R like Karma.
Thank you.
A good analogy.
So, okay.
The
if I-
coldness of the margarita has sobered me up somewhat. Also the fact that it may be freezer burn.
So if I click on this portrait up top,
Yeah, so Joe, I'm gonna go ahead and recommend. I'm following Wynn's camera, and if you're not gonna be completely lost in the play-by-play, I would recommend following that one.
oh, there
Gordon
we go.
can click around because he's better than us.
I was clicking 3 of. I wasn't on one.
Yeah. So,
This is
also,
a
I'm
big-
keeping
yeah.
the net worth graph open, which is Y on your keyboard shortcut.
Net worth is important in Dota because you, of course, lose gold when you die.
Claimed by the beast.
I'm still confused at how to bounce back and forth between people. Like if I wanted to see the Invoker right now, because my
You can't
camera's
because you're following Wynn's.
Okay.
You got another pause.
Another pause. Wonder if it's still the same sound issue. It could be that they're just watching videos of cats.
Dear God, how do I turn the jibber jabber off?
Top right, the second drop down, click 3 available.
Oh, so I can't follow Wind and not listen to.
There are
Gobbledygook.
2 separate drop downs, one for audio, one for camera.
Good job.
The top drop down is
Oh,
camera.
thank you, Gordon.
You're welcome.
I'm really happy we're doing this on a Wednesday night and not while you're 3 scotches deep.
I wish I was 3 scotches deep.
Me too. I could go for some reason when we went to Michigan for Berg's wedding. Somebody came over and left like 42 Mike's Hard Lemonade Raspberry editions in our
Those are the
refrigerator.
worst.
That's like a Clyda night.
That's a very cool pause. Oh, thanks. I didn't want to see that anyway.
See, Fnatic is drawing all over their map, trying to set something up.
Oh, can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you do that?
He's
You don't
in
see it
free
on there?
cam.
Oh. It's not showing. It should show up.
I'm going to free cam.
Yeah, that's fine.
Going to my free cams.
Yeah, because there's hot local singles in my area that want to meet.
Okay, so that's Tech Issues XD. Fnatic says okay. This is riveting here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so can we talk about skins? Can we?
Yeah, let's actually do that. I'm going to free camera here.
So the Bat Rider, that's boring. That's got to be a stock, right, Gordon?
No, the gas mask and. Are you kidding me? He's riding a mechanical wooden bat. That's not stock.
Yeah, that's definitely a steampunk style.
Oh, I see it now. I'm sorry. I clicked on him and the game is paused. Thing went right over top of his bat. Yeah, that's all right. I like
There's
that.
if you look at the portrait, there's a little man standing inside of a triangle in the bottom left of the portrait. If you click that, you go into this weird cinematic camera that zooms in. You
Oh,
can
Alright,
good job. Okay, we're
digging in here.
yeah, we
Oh
are.
wait, you can use emojis?
There are special Dota 2 emojis.
That is Barbara Streisand. The Enchantress is Barbara Streisand.
I'm sure.
Okay, I'm going back to Wynn's camera. Pause over.
Pause is over. Thank you. Okay, we're here. And we're clear? I almost said queer, which is not technically true.
Green generation.
Well,
Ember's
depending
for
on
taking
your...
some tower hits and almost in danger.
Oh,
Sunstrike.
what a
Oh,
dodge.
he dodged it out!
He ate a tree, which I know you can do for some reason because Dota 2 hates forests.
Yep.
That's true. Fun fact: Sunstrike is a global ability.
Oh,
He can
It's
cast
just-
it anywhere?
Anywhere. It's a
Technically,
long
the
delay.
sun is a global ability, so
Oh,
in First Blood, holy crap!
For Salamene.
The Beastmaster caught out while trying to go check the rune or disrupt the jungle. I don't. Who knows?
Maybe
what
they're
he's
still
doing.
having maybe he's having technical issues. Maybe his router has.
Yeah, his
ants in
technical
it.
issues was getting a spear shoved up his behind.
Definitely don't want to feed that Luna. Ember Spirit going back.
These,
on
I
the
know these
Joker,
mid lane
he's
trains
trading.
always fascinate me because the mid lane is usually where the two most mechanically gifted players reside.
Demised.
If
That
you
is true.
use that to lead into why you play mid lane in League of Legends, I'm leaving the stream.
I have admitted I share a propensity for solo carries when I watch League of Legends or when I watch Dota.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, and Gonzo's back. He woke up from his drug-induced nap.
We got a 3
Oh,
we
we
can't
have a
commit.
net.
So
And a
rare
magic
woken
spear.
up.
And that is a Murloc net down. Kale is in trouble. They're trying to give it over, and they couldn't. Oh, they did. Joker got it. Ember Spirit got it.
Counter kill, maybe? Nope.
He's a Joker. He's a smoker. He's a Midnight Toker, ladies and gentlemen.
very
And he is
trouble.
up 1-0.
Bat Rider getting the kill.
I really like the
You know.
BM Fnatic back. That was really nice.
That actually, it's built in for the
Radiant's
international
top tower is
when
under
teams
attack.
teleport back. It flashes their.
Oh, it's not even
logo.
BM. They just
Yeah, it's not
No.
BM.
No, they
Oh,
wanted
It
him to
looks
be
like
BM.
BM though.
It totally looks
Joe,
like
so
BM.
DJ fighting a whole family of bird people right there.
Yeah.
It's been a difficult mating season. She has
Radiant's
now
top
dominated
tower
the
is
head
under
bird
attack.
person.
She killed Tammy, and now she's on the actual bird person.
Yes.
I think I'm in the wrong stream.
We're watching Fnatic versus DC.
Definitely in the wrong stream.
Oh,
All right,
Resolution.
Cradle of
going
Ignorance
down.
went
Oh,
off.
no.
Ever Burning Forest is going, and it looks like DC is going to get away. That again stands for Digital Chaos for some goddamn reason.
It's the literal worst team.
Sunstrike is in. Ember Spirit's down, and Joker is dead.
So
Radiant's
fake
middle
Rexar
tower
is
under
partying
attack.
with fake.
No, that's the Elder. That's the Elder God.
No, fake Rexar is the Beastmaster,
Yes.
Yes.
and Zareth is right there next to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been fun.
He looks. I'm right. He looks like a Vanillite Pokemon.
Fnatic committing to this top lane push.
Yeah. They
Never.
want to get Epcot Man out of there. They're looking for a gold starving strategy, it looks like.
Well, it looks like it's not working. Oh well, because Faithless Void is almost tied with Luna.
Well, and during the
then
International
Poker.
1 of 2012, FDR put him on the silver standard anyways, so.
Christ.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sounds like you guys are putting on a really good show.
We're
Oh.
putting on a Ritz.
Is that Kale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill Thigh.
The ice cream cone is dead.
All right, Pulse of Ignorance goes off, and we have a dead ice cream cone in top lane.
Kel'Thas, the one bright spot
Dire's
for
top tower
DC's
is under
early game
attack.
right now.
Well, we do have two ultimates that are up on the board now. It looks like fake Rexar. Oh, Faceless Void goes down in a blaze of glory.
Yep.
But it looks
Yep,
like we
that
have two
Cthulhu is a
ultimates,
dead man. Send him back to the bottom of the sea.
two ultimates available now.
Dire's
So
top tower
Luna
is
just
under
used her
attack.
ultimate.
No,
Radiant's
no,
middle
it's,
tower is under attack.
The only
Wait,
level 6
yeah.
on
she
Fnatic
did
side.
actually.
Yeah, no, she just used her ultimate.
Dire's
You're
top
right.
tower is under
That's
attack.
Eclipse,
Oh, you're right. Good job.
which casts.
Oh,
one-
and there comes
oh,
Sunstrike, and that's a dead
Dire's top tower
Dryad
has fallen.
Barbara Streisand, goat form.
dying like Bambi's mom in a forest fire.
more ignorance regarding just related to Sunstrike. It does pure damage,
Which
but
is
it
even more than true damage.
yes,
Big fan of the Babs reference.
and it is spread out over the number of targets in its area. So hug if you're a World of Warcraft player.
fake Brexar can put out fake wards. That's what his
Radiant's
bird
bottom
does.
tower is
Bird,
under
yeah, the bird
attack.
is a ward. The
It's also a
ward's
person
slow.
that can vote and serve in times of war.
You're really pushing the bird person references. Good job.
During Ember Spirit's ultimate, doesn't he do sortie things different?
He's got an ability called Sleight of Fist, which is basically Alpha Strike.
Okay, I enjoy that. Thank you for the Master
his-
Yi.
You're welcome. Fire Remnant is ZW.
Gordon,
He throws a shadow at people?
Yeah,
Gordon, I
he
feel
throws
like-
a fire
And
stone
Ice
and
Cream
he
Cone is
teleports
dead
to it.
again. Fnatic just casually winning this game. I love that the one close game we watched is the one we didn't record.
Dire's middle tower
well, I
is under
feel
What were you
attack.
like
saying, Joe?
Digital Chaos. Is that their name? I forget.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's Digital Choaz.
Okay, the thing from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Knuckles?
No. I feel like
Tails?
they have a chance
Dire's middle
because
tower is
they're
under attack.
three, and I don't know shit about this game, but they have three people that almost exceed the gold of the rest of Fnatic. They have a lot of gold on Luna, but I feel like if that Invoker gets snowbally,
Evoker can keep his team in the game for a long time. If Faceless Void makes the correct
Ice
choice.
Cream Cone is dead again.
Dire's bottom
He's a
tower
very
is
vulnerable
under
support.
attack.
He's got no escapes.
Yeah. Joe, he's
you
going to be
say-
this game's
would you
Ogre
say-
Magi.
He's frozen in place.
Or has cold feet.
Oh yeah.
Good job. Or that he's got to
Maybe
let
he
go.
could just
That's an
let it
ability he
go.
has. He literally has an ability called Cold Feet.
No.
Usually that ability is
does,
only
it's
used
his
by sweating Scotch-fueled Joe in January.
Here we go. It's gonna be nothing but vodka in the Bahamas, by the way.
Not
And
rum.
And
There you go.
rum. Maybe homemade rum from Bay City.
It's from Northern Ohio.
Get it
Gonzo,
right.
did you see the new
Radiant's
highlight?
top tower is under attack.
No, I did not.
It's in Discord.
I like Mardi Gras Elder Spirit though. That's no, actually, you know what? I take that back. Ben is right. That is thrift store Elder
Yeah,
Spirit.
yeah, that's boho. That's boho
got it
Elder
for-
Spirit.
You got it
Even
for
looks like
99
it's on.
cents.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and that is
Help us
several
out.
different chaining abilities in a row, and now there's a swag spirit sitting there. Oh, that's his
What is
conscience. He's back.
Ember Spirit with a
Dire's
haste room
middle
gives
tower
no
is under
fucks.
attack.
Yeah,
Once again, Elder Titan looks like shit.
yeah.
Looks
Thanks,
like he has
Gonzo.
Skittles for shoulders.
He's boho.
He looks way better. His weapon and his back thing looks way better than the last.
That's Macklemore Elder
Dire's
Spirit.
structure is fortified.
He's got to go to a bodega later and buy some
Yeah.
tuna fish.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That's the actual
Dire's
sex
bottom tower is under
sample.
attack. Dire's structures
I mean,
are
it's
falling.
so
little known
amazing
fact
how
about
quickly you
that.
isolated that.
Yeah. Little known fact: Gordon gets royalties from that song.
This is bad. Faceless Void going off farming build with that perseverance.
I'm gonna get a pause.
We got
Speaking
another
of
pause. This game's been
misery,
full of pause.
Pausing
All right,
this
I'm not
game.
doing another margarita. I already have heartburn.
Well, I mean, while we paused, I mean, this stream is brought to you by Steel Series and Loot,
No, it's brought to you by the Real Aquaman.
LG Electronics, and the Real Aquaman.
Real Aquaman stream.
With a shout out to our friends over at The Greatest Generation.
Yeah,
and
Your go-to source for all Star Trek podcasts.
yep. It's just two guys who are embarrassed about having a Star Trek podcast, and there's Indy.
Oh my
There he
God,
is.
Scoot.
And we're
Dire's
back.
bottom tower has been denied.
Excellent.
For those of you just joining us, this
Radiant's
is
top
essentially
tower
like
has fallen.
watching the
Yes.
quarterback of the varsity football team beat up the French special needs foreign exchange student. Digital Chaos, or Deal Deck Clothing, as I will call them now, obviously just wandered onto stage tonight and was like, yeah, we'll play.
Well, remember, I had talked to DJ earlier.
That the combo wiping out the Ember Spirit.
No.
Is he escaping?
No, he's not escaping.
No, he's not.
He
That
is?
dude dead.
There he
No,
is.
first they had to destroy a bunch of trees.
You ain't Dendy.
Alright,
Now we got another bad. Fake teleport goes out. Real teleport follows it. Sleepy bomb misses. And now we're chasing DJ. That deer is caught in Epcot Center. And here comes
the
Meteor. That is, we're waiting for Knights of the Round to go off. It does
Oh, the
not. We're
heal.
doing lots of little fake
Is
dashies.
under attack.
So fast.
And that Dryad can move. Faceless Void is back. And now has he gone too
rainbows.
far?
The
Rainbow Spear!
rainbows.
Rainbow Spear! You get a Rainbow Spear! You get a Rainbow Spear! Oprah, look out! This
That was
Dryad's
great
coming for you.
kiting. That was great kiting by DJ. He knew that Luna was nearby. He knew he could get the heal. He kited him down the river, and he baited him, and he threw some rainbow spears in his face.
Ignorant, infuriating passive on Enchantress, Barbara Streisand. Slows your attack speed every time you try to hit her, so you look like you're lagging in molasses.
Oh.
And it's infuriating.
So it's like listening to Barbara Streisand music.
Oh my god!
Dire's bottom
Rainbow
tower is
Spears
under
and
attack.
Luna Beams just...
Again,
Just destroying that
appreciate the
ever
bats.
burning forest. Just again destroying several
Scorch and burn.
generations of condors.
Yeah, little known fact as well. That is how the Iroquois Indian started their crops.
By slash and burn.
Yeah, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
As soon as you said Iroquois, I'm like, I can't wait to see where he's going.
Yeah.
with this.
The sad thing for Digital Chaos is, despite having a pretty good pick, there is still a fed Ember Spirit up there.
They had a pretty good pick.
He's gonna keep
Terrible
eating.
name.
Ember Spirit just looted a bounty rune the
Yeah.
size of a rubate.
Yeah.
We burn down the river.
That rider's gonna burn on the river.
Ice cream cone is history.
Yep. You know you're far ahead when your Bat Rider's just saying, "Fuck it, I'm fighting people."
I mean, there's nothing they champ.
He's the Dota equivalent of Michael Cera.
With or without the mustache?
With
With
Radiant's
Definitely
bottom
with,
tower
right?
is
Youth
under
in
Yeah.
attack.
Revolt. Yeah, Youth in Revolt.
100%.
Michael Cera.
Agent
no,
Apparition?
this is
At
the
this
end,
point, he's
Michael
Jesse
Cera.
Eisenberg.
Oh, this is the end. Microcera sounds about right.
Yeah, this is the end, Michael Cera.
Not Youth in Revolt?
No,
Radiant's
this is the
bottom
end.
tower.
Oh, okay. A friendship globe goes up.
Dire's
And,
middle tower is under attack.
Taronda Whisperwind just taking a
There
couple
is just
tower shots.
nothing.
Ancient
there.
God sends his
Dire's top tower
sends his
is under
conscience out,
attack.
and then it comes back. That
Dire's
particle
structures
needs
are
help, by the way.
fortified.
There is
Radiant's
just
bottom
This
nothing.
game, this game is definitely an anime where the art looks really good and is animated really badly.
Okay, see that. We got some
Dire's
split
top
pushes
tower
going
is
on.
under
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah. They're just looking to take pressure off at this point. Is that Ember Spirit's still doing whatever he's Tiny Rick.
Everyone on Digital Chaos should be terrified of the Luna at this point.
She's so far ahead. I mean, the Invoker might be able to catch her, but
The Invoker's a team fighter though. He doesn't want to duel her.
I still think. I mean, maybe.
Oh, and they're going for him.
Oh.
He is caught in an
is trying to
Epcot
get
Center.
out.
He's caught in a tinier Epcot Center. There is a laser earthquake going on after him. Now they're just
Got it.
right-clicking him down.
That was a lot expended on one person. Oh,
It was
two for
two.
zero. Two for
Vengeful
zero.
Spirit tried to swap the Ember Spirit out of the Epcot Center, but he was still in line for the laser fissure.
Yeah.
That's what Rob Dyrdek's shoe company needs to do. They need to
Yep.
continue to team fight.
Yep. They lost Big Black, but that he's not that day.
They have ridiculousness now, though. They
Yeah.
have ridiculousness.
Yep. They ripped off Daniel Tosh.
What? No, that was an original idea. What are you talking about?
I have no idea what
uh,
just happened. what
Now
just
we
happened.
see both teams go back to just oppressing indigenous peoples around the map.
Fun fact, I just learned that you can turn off spectator chat. This is great.
You see the Batrider getting a little bit done with the help of a sleep bomb.
Rexar has his maggot puppies out.
Yep, that's a cosmetic skin.
That's
a very weird skin
yeah.
choice.
Deer Deck Clothing is not from California, as you may think. They're actually from a small island in the East Indies. Known as Deer Deck Island.
Is a Roche attempt right now?
Yeah, Smoke Roche.
Usually when you reference smoking Roche, Gonzo has to pick up his cell phone.
They're doing the Death Ball strat here with Forge Spirit's Maggot Board.
Oh boy.
Yep, those are all summonables burning down that Roche. And they got it!
They got it.
Fnatic a little late.
They give the Aegis to the Invoker. Now they caught him in an Epcot Center! Tiny Epcot Center in there! Third Epcot Center's down!
Wow.
They're pulsing Epcot Centers, and now we're just right-clicking. We got a game,
kill.
ladies and gentlemen.
As I said earlier, you could tell that DC is, if they could get it into team fights, that their carries had more gold.
I guess, you know, they
Fnatic.
layered those Epcot Centers and then they made them pulse, which I didn't even know they could achieve Epcot resonance with that team comp.
They're very in tune. That's true.
Fnatic got a 3-day pass to
Radiant's
the
middle
Epcot Center.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
And you get to use the insanely ignorant fortify every single structure, which means they're invulnerable strat.
Look at that. Look at that
Yeah.
graph.
I'm not sure what it says, but look at it.
Hit
The
F6.
lines were
I know.
up and down. Things were
Okay.
going all over the place. Wow, what a swing. That's right after that team fight.
That was a 6,000 gold swing.
Yeah.
What
And that's why you play the game on Sundays. You know, you line up across the ball from your enemy, and then you go at them all day long. The way Vince Lombardi wanted you to.
Sometimes you take it up the A
Blue
hole,
Jay.
sometimes you take it up the B hole, sometimes you take it up the C hole. But
Believe me, I know about that.
Joe's a former offensive lineman. I really enjoy that.
that is true.
So Fnatic reeling, they're looking like Joe Frazier on the ropes in the Thrill in Manila right now.
You know,
not knowing which way to punch.
Deer Deck Clothing is doing a great job at making sure that gold is evenly distributed. For the Ice Cream Cone was having such a rough early game, and now he's past the Vengeful Spirit in total farm.
Yep,
So,
they've funneled some gold onto him. They've just basically fought as a cohesive unit. Again, they've layered their Epcot centers, and they've achieved that always elusive Epcot resonance that I had not yet seen today.
Massive deforestation on the north side of the map, as Batrider says, fuck your trees.
Yeah.
Fuck
Nice
vision.
big city.
Yep. 3 rare species of carp just died.
Rare tree
In the
carp.
trees?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
a rare carp.
Do you think
Extra-
deforestation only affects animals that live in trees, Joe? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, I never thought about that until now.
I wouldn't think the ecological effects
TBD.
could work their
Yeah,
way down the
not
biosphere that quickly.
Well, I'm projecting, obviously. 333, repeating, of course.
Of course.
You can of course bottle
Dire's
runes
bottom
in
tower is under attack.
Dota, again for some reason.
Because
That
everyone
makes
really
sense.
liked that mechanic in Legend of Zelda.
Why don't they ever bottle a talking fish then?
They would, but all the species of talking cod have died due to massive deforestation.
Job. Oh, and he brings it home. Okay, we are ripe for another team fight. Gordon, we're gonna quickly go through the. Never mind, Epcot Center down. We're looking for the second Epcot Center. That is firing my laser, orbital laser. Sometimes you gotta be sure.
This Faceless Void is going to be huge.
In the 40th century, there is only war.
Oh, what a
Except
bait.
the noose is out. We have Rainbow Spears coming through. Rainbow Spears. We'll give him one more Rainbow
Stunned
Spear.
him.
Second Epcot Center. Rolling Epcot ball down. I have no idea where I'm at. It's all dark. I can't see or feel.
DJ is dead.
Orbital laser is down. DJ is dead.
Yeah.
I believe the satellite has to recharge now. Elder Spirit managed to do fucking nothing that entire fight. I did see that ultimate go through, actually, by the way.
This Elder
He has
Spirit
100% kill participation.
He does?
Yes, 3 kills, 10 assists.
But he's like that that Karma that's just pressing R and then shield and then hoping your team cleans up the kills. And being like, no, I have 28 assists.
I feel like this Bat Rider
is
pick
under
isn't
attack.
really working out for Fnatic. I feel like he's not adding anything to their team fights.
I feel like you're making fun of my Karma play.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The team fights that are breaking out are definitely not in Bat Rider's favor. He's going to be looking for the solo pick to break it
Yeah, he's a
out.
pick.
Split
He's a
push.
picker.
Attack.
And DC
Roche
just
is back
rolling
up
his
in 3
groups of
minutes.
3 or 4. Stomping
Yeah,
and
they're
blasting
just
Epcot
never
sometimes.
separated as they were in the beginning of the game. And this Ember Spirit just hasn't had the farm.
Ember Spirit is probably the latest game carry you'll see in this tournament.
Yeah, I remember it last year, seeing the Ember Spirit all of a sudden turn on like Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. Several Epcot centers go down, several orbital lasers go down.
Yeah, directed camera side to
A
fail.
little bit of a
got a
carpet
stun.
bombing, it looks like.
Oh,
And Mushi is going down. Mushi Mushi, my friend, which means hello in Chinese, but it means goodbye in Dota. It's Moshi
Oh, we
Moshi,
missed
and it
the-
means hello in Japanese.
We missed a kill. Ember Spirit died solo to the Beastmaster, who shouted at him and then summoned demons from his Necronomicon, a book, of course, inked in blood and bound in human flesh.
definitely asked him to show him what he's got, and he had nothing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting fact, there are
Radiant's
3
top tower
words
is
that if
under
said
attack.
properly can help open the Necronomicon. Don't say them improperly or you'll be transported to medieval England.
Radiant's top tower.
Ashford's Army of Darkness reference there, ladies and gentlemen. And thanks for coming.
Huge ancient stack.
Right
Bunch
there.
of sloths, giant sloths and dragons.
Yep,
and
just some sloths people, a couple
lizards.
armadillos, and dragons.
There's a
And they
river
will
beast
all
there.
be similarly genocided
The
for
fact
the
that
profit
Oh,
of
this
their
is-
betters.
no, they're. It looks like
Radiant's
They're gonna
top
bait?
tower
some
is
of
under
the-
Oh, Bat Rider, what are
Bat
you
Rider,
doing?
He actually. might
Nope,
have
he got him
been
in.
here.
Double Epcot Center! That is a meteor! Look for the orbital laser, look for the orbital laser. 2 orbital lasers go out.
Tornadoes.
There's a halo around there. Tornado stick is up. Several little throwies go out. And now it is 3-4-3. Deer Neck
That's a Roche.
Clothing
That's
just
towers.
took a 4
Go
for
for
1.
towers.
They're pushing the
Radiant's
base. Who
middle
needs a
tower
Roche
is
when you
under
can have the
Radiant's middle
base?
tower has fallen.
It's gonna drop the base. Luna might be forced to buy back here
Radiant
because it's all about the
structures are
base.
fortified.
Yeah, it is all about the base, no treble. They are dropping base so hard, you think they're playing Bourbons and Lax by Master
Radiant's middle
P
tower has fallen.
and the Ghetto D family.
Glyph of Protection did nothing to help
Radiant's
them.
bottom tower is under attack.
Only delays things for a couple seconds. Not.
Absolutely nothing.
They're going all the way through this without buying
Radiant's
back.
bottom tower has fallen.
Like patting through a goose.
Radiant's
That
bottom
might have been too
tower
dang.
has fallen.
Nothing
it
is
looks
too
like they
damn.
caught
Dang.
No,
No
this
one.
thing's
Too
gonna wall
damn.
up.
Dire's
There's
bottom
nothing-
double Epcot Center back.
Okay,
Okay, so that's an
Single.
Anivia combo, isn't it, Gordon?
Ice
Two of
Blast.
those Epcot centers that I'm seeing.
Basically,
Dire's
one
bottom
Epcot Center
tower
is
is under
the.
attack.
It's when you throw an
Target-
Epcot Center into another Epcot Center, neither of which are the Faceless Terrors Epcot Centers.
Basically,
Dire's
the
bottom
dome
tower
is
is
a
under attack.
targeting orb for Ancient Apparition because his ultimate travels the entire distance of the map, growing the area it affects grows in size the longer it travels.
It's a spirit
Ancient
bomb.
Aberration, the
Yes.
one that drops the golden eye laser.
No, that's Invoker.
Oh.
Ancient Apparition, it does all the ice shit in the ground and is ultimate blows things up, prevents
And
healing.
I
and if
really
they
like
drop
that
below-
that Deer Deck Clothing Courier is a pumpkin playing Quidditch.
I like the fact that we, during the course of this stream, shit all over Digital Chaos at the start of this, and we've completely turned code.
They
I'm
also
totally
won
so
the
rooting
first-
for Fnatic. The Cinder Spirit or whatever is my favorite champion. That's who I wish I could play.
Top tower is
Also,
under
it's
attack.
Digital Chaos won the first
Dyer's
round,
top
the
tower
first
has
match
fallen.
against Fnatic, so shitting was for comedic purposes.
Oh, okay. I feel.
Another
I feel
save from Vengeful Spirit, sacrificing himself for his teammates.
Yeah,
but
and it doesn't matter. That Beastmaster is unstoppable. He's full Kevin Sorbo, ladies and gentlemen.
Just update as far as the stream. We're up to 397 likes and 36 dislikes somehow. I'm gonna actually dislike this because I don't like the way that this game's going. So
I'm going to counteract your vote and like it, canceling it.
Completely
so Trump,
nullifying it,
Trump
yeah.
wins.
What do they call the map in Dota? Like in League we call it Summoner's Rift.
Roshan
It's
has
called
fallen to
the map.
Summoner's Fjord.
It doesn't have a name?
Summoner's Canyon. It does. I thought all these guys had lore. How does that not have a name? The place they fight.
I don't know. I'm not a lore master.
It's called Azeroth because it's completely stolen from Warcraft 3.
It's Stormwind Gorge?
Yeah, there we go.
Deepwind Gorge. There we
That's
go.
really what it's called.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so the ice cream cone just got an Agamemnon scepter.
Ice Cream Cone has now out-farmed Thrift Store Macklemore or Elder Spirit.
Yep.
Who drops the Hawks? Because they've been doing work.
Beastmaster.
Good
Fake
job.
Rexar.
So way to know that.
Yeah.
What does Agamemnon's scepter do for Ice Cream Cone, other than make Achilles mad at him for stealing his slave woman?
Good job. It increases the duration of Frostbite, which is the debuff that disables healing. And if you drop below 11% health while the debuff is on you, you shatter and die.
Oh, so it's a tank buster.
Yeah.
And a lifesteal
healing
buster.
Yeah.
So is that good to counteract?
Hold on. We got an Epcot center down. Second Epcot center down. Third
Rainbow
exploding
Spear.
Epcot center down. Rainbow Spears are going. Two different lasers. Ezreal ult is down. We are getting pulsing Halo blasts, I believe, from kills and assists. Third pulsing Halo blast. Meteor
Instant
down.
buyback.
Orbital laser down. Second orbital laser. I believe that's the Fist of Destiny. And ladies and gentlemen, Deer Deck Clothing is just cleaned up. That is a
Radiant's top
GG.
tower has fallen.
Dieback
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
squandered an early lead. If you remember, we were saying that Luna was getting too much farm, too many kills. Chaos.
But they played a mid-game comp. They played a late-game comp against a mid-game comp.
Yeah,
and if
and
you
they
don't-
couldn't survive.
Yeah, you have to be able to do that. Joe, do you want some final thoughts?
Yeah, so it really seems that as the Faceless Void and the Beastmaster started getting to go there, the game really just it got out of hand for Fnatic. The Enchantress pick and the Bat Rider really just never panned out. They weren't able to aggressively split push or pick off any of the tankiness of the Beastmaster or the Elder Titan. It was really piss poor, not gonna lie.
Do you have anything ignorant to say? I wasn't really looking for actual.
I missed Big Black.
Okay. Gonzo?
I forget that denying is in this game, and I
He
just
just
realized.
woke up.
Hey, Gonzo here, woke up from my slumber. I forget denying is a thing, and I found it amazing that Invoker could still do 17 denies and Luna 14.
Where did you
I
even
would
see
get
that?
none.
How do you know? How do you know that? You should be focusing on medical things, not Dota 2 denies. You don't even play this game.
Not to mention that the Ward game on DC was not as great.
Gonzo's our resident ward skin.
Yeah, somehow Gonzo notices wards really, really well.
It's because they're the only things that don't move in this game, and it doesn't confuse me.
So,
Wait.
good match from the District of Columbia. Hope they go on to
aside from
get
trees.
statehood and perhaps some representation with their taxation.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Gordon. So thanks for sticking around for the first drunk tune-up game, guys, and had a good time.